Alright, so our next deck is Sultai Reanimator. I played this deck on stream on Monday when I was doing the special preview stream. Those are all first drafts, best of one. The article for that goes up tomorrow that's Friday the 5th, where I go over all those decks. This is the updated version of that deck. Had to obviously make it with a sideboard for best of 3. Changed a few things. I decided playing Thought Erasure was pretty reasonable. Weren't playing Thought Erasure in the original version. And I like how this is basically kind of a Sultai mid-rangey deck with a kind of combo finish. So for those who don't know, this is a Reanimator deck based around Bond of Revival and Drakuseth, Maw of Flames. And if this card gets to attack, it's pretty freaking busted. I'm not going to lie. And Bonds of Revival, kind of a forgotten uncommon from the last set, reanimates a creature and gives it haste. And with Teferi pushing counter spells out of the format, and then a lot of the instant speed kill spells either don't exist or can't hit a legendary large creature, this thing's going to hit like every time. And when it does hit, it is devastating. It kills basically everything and deals 7 to your opponent. It's a really, really powerful card. If they deal with it, it did enough damage where it was still worth the effort. And then you can use Tamiyo just to reassemble everything pretty quickly as well. A lot of the Sultai standard cards here, Cast Down, Thought Erasure, Growth Spiral, Ritual of Soot, etc. We're playing 4 Chart, of course, as a way to discard our Drakuseth. Obviously, we have no even no way to cast this card, so it must be reanimated. We also have 4 copies of Tomebound Lich, a really awesome new card. It's a 1/3. It loots, and then it loots some more. So it's really good as a combo piece. Discards our dragon. It's good as a defensive piece. It's a lifelink Death Toucher. And it's good offensively against like a control deck because you can just attack with it and keep looting. So this is a really, really good card in this deck. Couple of rituals. Tamiyo is also a centerpiece in this deck with the ability to self-mill, find our Bonds of Revival, and then redraw the Bonds of Revival if we need to go off again. So that's great. A couple copies of Ritual of Soot to clean up early messes against the aggro decks, and then 1 copy of Cry the Carnarium, 1 copy of Enter the God Eternals. Both powerful defensive cards, and also powerful because against decks that are not good, we can pitch them to a chart, of course. Against decks where they are good, just having 1 copy of each of these cards in our deck, with a deck with Tamiyo, we're going to see like half our deck every game. So being able to rebuy a Cry the Carnarium at a critical point is pretty cool. So that's nice. Pelakka Worm is interesting, but this is just the best reanimation target by 1,000 miles. Attacking with this card is a dream come true. It is just way too good. So Pelakka Worm is cute, but I don't think there's a better reanimation target than this. I think just playing this card as a 4-of is just the best way to go. Maybe you can buy like a Pelakka Worm in the sideboard or something, but for the most part, I think you want your sideboard to be a little more fair. So sideboard's got Duress, Disdainful Stroke, a couple extra removal spells, a couple Search for Azcantas, and we have kind of a little bit of transformation here with 2 Krasises, 2 Casualties of War, 2 more God Eternals. We can go a little bit bigger and do more of a mid-rangey stuff, and we're not totally reliant on the graveyard post-sideboard, which is good. So the 16/16 Indestructible Worm will just get bounced or blocked or whatever, chump blocked. It's a 16/16 with no evasion. So this is the card you want, for sure. So that's the deck, and let's battle. This deck is sweet. I like this deck a lot. Just played Bant Planar Cleansing. If you missed it, it'll be up on YouTube. The Blood for Bones card requires you to play a lot of foddery creatures as well. I think that card's pretty overrated. It's okay. It can definitely do some stuff, but it requires a lot of work and a lot of setup. No one's playing Leon of the Void. This is standard, not modern. Of a 6/6 demon, it's not better than this card. There's no card better than this card as far as reanimation goes. We're gonna keep. We get a scry. We're drawing to 8 copies of cards that loot, as well as other lands, any green land. I'm going to keep. It's a little sketch, I'm going to keep. Creature who steals a permanent. It's interesting. Oh god. Oh, don't punish her for keeping a bad hand. Why are you like this? Alright, well we drew a landless, that's good. So let's Thought Erasure. Get set up here. Their hand is Chainwhirler, Steamkin, light up a stage. So they have a good hand here. It's probably got to be Steamkin. Because we don't have an answer for Steamkin at the moment. They get to light up a stage next turn, but hopefully it just kind of bricks. We do need lands. I don't love it, but we do need lands. And yes, I'll update the deck list after this match. I forgot to. Alright, so they light up a stage. Hopefully it misses. Shock, Firebrand. Need some help. Need some help. 4 Charter Course, 4 of a Tomebound discardy duder. Tamiyo works. That means you're a land, obviously. Alright. They didn't draw a land, that's good. So we definitely kept a sketchy hand here, and we're getting punished for it. But if I don't draw a land here, we could be okay. Why are you like this? We're gonna be fine. Anything crazy going on here? No? Alright. Alright, so keep a sketchy hand, get maximum punished by mono red. Nothing new. Nothing new. Alright, so we get to bring in our God Eternals. Are we interested in Duress? I don't want Kasmina. I'm interested in Cry. I'm not interested in Ritual of Soot. I don't think. Bunches of lunches, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome. Maybe I want Ritual over Cry, actually. And do I want Krasis? And do I want Duress? These are questions we got to ask ourselves. And do I want to shave down on the big stuff because our littler stuff is kind of good against them? I think I do. Brandon from Canada, love the content. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate it. Let's try this. I don't think I want Krasis. Let's try this. We draw a reasonable mix of spells. I think we'll be fine. I'm not sure about those dresses. I haven't actually played this deck with the sideboard yet. That's much better. Even though, yeah, it's still much better. Tomebound Lich is great, obviously. Need a black. We have Chart of Course. Here's your black. Alright, I'm not going to cast Chart of Course yet. Raw Dog and the Daredevil. Wow. Alright. Just gonna run the Lich, I think. We could try and Duress them first, but like our black mana's kind of tied up anyway. Tamiyo's good. I think we're kind of uninterested in Chart of Course, actually. I'm gonna pitch that. We have ways to discard. We have Tamiyo to also discard, so now I get to have Tamiyo on an empty board for the most part. So this is actually really good for us. All right, never mind. Frenzy and 2/2 Haster. Interesting. I think we're going to Tamiyo plus. Just not sure what we're going to name.
I am Tamiyo. It is an honor to the library.
We have 2 cast down. We have 3 God Eternals. 4 Growth Spiral, 4 Thought Erasure. Alright, I want to do God Eternals. I want to hit a spell if we can. Hit a dragon's pretty good. Alright. It's unexpected. Alright.
Stop interrupting me. Your aggression is noted.
That's awkward. Can't even rebuy a land either because they just dealt the extra point. There's 2 points. And we can kill the war boss. This is just so awkward. Same bond.
I know I noted this somewhere.
4 lands. Heh. Found it. Alright, well, let's go draw a land. Beyond Sadistic, resub, welcome back. Oh my god. Oh, you gotta draw a land here. Night March, new sub, what's your name, where you from, welcome. If we draw a land, we should win this game easily.
I have become too involved with my work.
We did not draw a land. Well, basically everything that could go wrong is going wrong, which is kind of frustrating, but just milled over 1 million lands earlier, can't draw a land now. We need to just say go and kill a war boss and just take 6. Which sucks, but Tamiyo return a land is just too bad, I think. Sure.
You don't get scared. The more, the messier.
Alright, let's draw a land. If we still win this game, we draw a land. It's harder now, but... So, attack this, kill this, and this, and this. Probably dying to a burn spell, but
This wasn't very fun.
All right, that's pretty good for us actually. So we're gonna be at a nice healthy 3 life for 1 turn, and they'll have 1 turn to draw out on us, and that's just gonna be how it is, unfortunately. Get to kill all 3 of these things. Which I guess I could just, yeah, actually that works. Just Lich instead. What's Lich? Deal 4, 3, 3. Yeah, we're in good shape now. That's gonna be pretty hard for them to kill us. Sure. Shock? Shock. No. Alright, we did it. Despite all the bad things happening to us, we did it. Okay, let's run it back. We're playing Ritual over Cry. I think I like that. Actually, no, I'm sorry. They have Legion War Boss. We want Cry over Ritual. We're also on the draw, so maybe these Duresses aren't good. Cheap spells are important. I think we have to keep this. We have pretty painless lands, cast down, Tamiyo. It's not great, but what's up, Meg? Steamkin, sure. Thought Erasure. Cast down or Thought Erasure? I think I like Thought Erasure. That's up our next draws too. And his War Boss, Frenzy, Chain Whirler. Okay. I definitely don't want to get War Boss next turn. Frenzy is also pretty annoying though. So next turn they're going to Chain Whirler. We cast down the Steamkin. They're going to Frenzy. Yeah, I think War Boss is the worst card for us. Another cast. I don't think I want that. I'm not going to die to a single Chain Whirler. I'm trying to get my stuff going here. What semi-budget decks do I recommend with the M20? I mean, we played like a few Izzet, Pirate, and Wizard decks on stream yesterday. They weren't very good, but they are cheap. Man, come on. Alright, so you have a turn or two to like set up here. Tamiyo plus on... It's either Chart a Course or the 1/3. The 1/3 is probably better.
Let me aid your research.
God of Thrones is good too, but... Got one. And they're not a favorite to kill Tamiyo this turn, so
subject is easily agitated. I will not stand for such violence.
Okay. Might draw a castable spell here, it'd be sweet. It's a castable spell. Alright. It's not in great shape, but could be worse. I would like it if they couldn't kill this turn, that'd be cool. Obviously. That's good. I seem to have bricked. Alright, let's draw a spell of some kind. I think this is more important than a Thought Erasure. Decline. Shard of course. Help me out here. No. No help ever. Pyromancer Steamkin. I mean, our draws have not been fantastic, and Mono Red's obviously a pretty tough test. Like, you draw almost half our deck. We've drawn 0 God Eternals, 0 reanimation spells. You know, like, drawn a bajillion lands. We're just dead on board, so like kind of stinky. I think I might have been wrong to board out one of each of the combo pieces. That was probably a mistake. Alright. Let's try that again. This deck is great, but that was obviously pretty unfortunate. Fourth of July. I don't know what's with this like stop motion animation of the deck. Alright, this hand's really good. That's better. Keeps key. Commune with those dinosaurs. That's the good one. That's good for us. Lucky, lucky. Or not so lucky. Alright, I suppose a Thought Erasure is in order here. I guess we could just Growth Spiral into Thought Erasure and Cast Down. That's probably better. Sure. This is embarrassing. Yep. Yes, I think this deck is actually quite good. 2 Shifting Ceratops, Regisaur Alpha, Lava Coil, Raptor Alpha. So... I mean... I guess we're taking a Ceratops and then we're just going to cast down the Llanowar Elf. Life finds a way. Actually, I should take the Raptor. Might have been better. Leave Tamiyo on top. Thanks for following, everyone. If you haven't followed, share that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Welcome. This game is basically over at this point.
I would like to test a new hypothesis. I think you'll find my notes helpful.
I don't even know what I want to name. I mean, Lich, maybe? Well, I just want to name a 4 of. It doesn't really matter. Yes, I forgot to update the deck list. I will do it. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not.
Seek and find.
Alright, we hit a Dargon. That's cool. Land on top, sure. Don't really need that land. So go. You're extremely dead. Scrybug. Get back our Dargon. Attack with our Dargon. 4 to your face. Not a very fun game. Our opponent's literally doing nothing, but...
To the library.
To the library. Your turn. No, we cannot hardcast a dragon. Alright, so they're like a dinosaur deck. So we're gonna need some more kill spells. Alright, our kill spells don't line up great against them. Like, Ritual of Soot is okay. It's not great. I mean, the Liches actually block really well. Kasmina's not great. I think God Eternals is probably just fine. We may have some interest in... It's funny, Stroke could actually be like, okay. Yeah, Ritual of Soot kills, not much. God Eternals kills stuff, makes blockers at least. Self-mill parts, obviously, too. Lotus Valley's okay. I mean, I don't think it's like... It'd be super awkward in the early game, you know? You have a lot of multicolored spells you want to cast, so... Am I interested in Krasis? I don't think so. Is Casualties of War better than Ritual of Soot? I don't think so. I think this is fine. Honestly, they just can't beat our dragon if we ever get it in play, which is obviously the plan of the deck, so shouldn't be too hard to do. That's so weird. Like the claymation, like stacking of our deck. I mean, this hand just needs to draw one of our discard outlets, but we have... This hand's insane if we draw a discard outlet. So we draw Chart Course, the Tomebound, Cast Down, Thought Erasure. We're going to keep. Yeah, and Arena has just been really chuggy lately, I don't know. Drover of the Mighty. That card's not very good. Alright. So, worst case scenario, we get Restore Alpha next turn. Our Soot at least is kind of good, but... Charging Monster. Alright. So, I suppose turn 3 Charging Monster on the play with 8 power in play is going to do it. We have not drawn a relevant card. So, we are just dead, basically. But... I guess it's fine. Perhaps we should be mulliganing more aggressively. Because we do have awkward draws in our deck. Yeah. Well, if we were at 6, we probably would still be dead, but... That's fun. Pretty awkward game, obviously. Very good draw from our opponent. We didn't cast a spell. Draw steps weren't super kind to us. Probably just mulligan, honestly. On first. I just need a land. Oh. So we're drawing to any land. Chart Course, Thought Erasure, Growth Spiral, Cast Down. We're going to keep. We're drawing to significantly over half our deck. We have 2 draw steps. That's not one of them. Just not working today. Getting a Charging Monster again. Restore Alpha. How about land? How about no? How about no? Okay, well, this was not a very fun match of Magic. Yeah, alright, whatever. Alright, obviously not a very fun match of Magic. Let's just play another match. This deck is great, I'm telling you. I think we went 4-1 with this deck on Monday, and the one loss was a punt. Still, also think that deck is that hand's a keep for sure. And yes, Wolf, I agree with you. We should probably be mulliganing more aggressively, given that we're kind of a combo deck. But I think that hand was a keep. I think we were drawing to like 65% of the cards in our deck that were good, and we had 2 draw steps, and we just bricked. I think that's fine. The game 2 keep was probably wrong, but this hand's great. Watery Grave. Thought Erasure. MBN. Thanks for following Just a Random Game. If you haven't followed, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Welcome. Krasis, Branchwalker, Jade Light, Risen Reef. We're taking the Risen Reef here. This is the actual acceleration. Our Lich can block all of these crappy creatures. That's fun. Island? I think I want that. Interesting. Kind of want to use Chart of Course as a draw 2 next turn. But we need to keep away discard also. Interesting. It's probably just Growth Spiral. They're just doing some mid-rangey, junky stuff. No double green for Jade Light. It's cool for us. They're going to bin their Krasis. They can't really attack, so they have a Death Toucher. So, like, this card is very, very good. It does exactly everything we want it to do. Alright, we're going to attack. And Shard, of course. Sure, that's fine, too. Alright, so now we'll just, yeah, we'll Chart, of course. Alright, sure. Chart, of course, again. Works for me. Stitcher Supplier requires too much luck to actually hit the Maw of Flames. Massacre Girl? Alright. So they're probably a Dreadhorde deck. Ritual of Soot. That's awkward, so I would like to cast that and kill all their stuff, but I also want to get this in the graveyard. Maybe just Kasmina this turn. Just make them deal with that, make a blocker. Discard this thing and get set up for next turn. Yeah, I kind of like that.
War is coming. Upon your control.
We can wait on Ritual of Soot, because the Soot also kills the Krasis too, so... I mean, next turn we're going to kill everything anyway, it doesn't really matter, so... It's not a complicated thing. If you cast Bonds of Revival on the dragon, you win the game like 90% of the time. So, it's not that hard to do, you know? Rotting Regisaur? No. Yeah. And now you can Ritual Set like next turn. Could just Ritual Set this turn, but... Get back Dragon. Yeah, let's just do it. And we'll 4-3-3. So now, like, they need to beat the dragon. We have Soot to kill the Walker and the Krasis. Yeah, so now this is great. Tamiyo's good too. We could just like cast down the Walker and kill the Krasis. I kind of like that too, actually. You can also Thought Erasure them too. Just Tamiyo Thought Erasure. That might actually just be better.
You would make an excellent informant for my study.
Come on, Raina, you can do it.
The storied past holds our future.
Tamiyo, Nissa, Wildgrowth Walker. Alright, let's take Nissa. Bin that. Go boom boom. We'll go 4 here, and 3 here, and 3 here. Yeah. Close game so far. It is comical how we haven't even needed to cast Ritual of Soot because the dragon just kills everything. Well, we'll cast it next turn, but... Hiking us? It's bold. It's bold. To the library! Alright, so... Sultai, Tamiyo, probably a Dread Horde deck. Kind of annoying, actually, because I can get my dragon, I guess, but... What are we going to want against them? Probably want... Don't want to cry. I don't think we need Kasmina or God Eternals. I like Casualties. I like the Stroke. We might bring in counter spells, but we're not going to bring in Duress or anything. I don't think Blood Moon was ever main deckable in Belver, honestly. I'm gonna just rock it like this. Could bring in a third ritual, I guess. What are we cutting then? Maybe we cut a cast down to lean more heavily on Ritual of Soot. I could buy that. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do, so I'm not really exactly sure what I want to do. Alright, stop motion animation here. It's good. He's lamb, but it's good. Thanks for following, everyone. Y'all great. Thought Erasure. Thought Erasure. Let me see your thought. Oh, that sucks. So they have double Risen Reef. That is stinky. Alright. Vraska is basically irrelevant. Command is obviously pretty busted. Nis is also pretty busted. I can definitely Tamiyo back the Erasure before I get commanded, so... Unless they hit some land off these things, actually. That could be pretty scary. But I think it's probably just Nissa. That's a tough one. We don't have a discard outlet currently, but we also gotta make some land drops too. I'm gonna bin this. Tamiyo can help find a dragon too, so... No land, please. Good. Good. Alright. I guess we could draw a 2-drop. Guess they will get a double trigger of a turn off the Risen Reef. That's so good. No lands, please. Whew, we are lucky. We are lucky. Alright, so land drop's good next turn. A lot of things are fine next turn. Jade Light Ranger. Jay, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Okay. Well, now you gotta cast Thought Erasure because they have a Command Dreadhorde in their end. Can't let that happen. And we drew our dragon. Kind of a tilt how this is shaken out, but that's fine, I guess. Would have been a lot better if that was on top, but... Oh my god, what happened? They just drew so many cards. We can't win this game anymore. We can't be command. Yeah, we can't beat command. And we can't beat trophies, one of the few answers that are in the format to a dragon before it attacks. And they have Tamiyo too, and Nissa. Yeah, we just can't win this game. Well, we got lucky and hit that. We can bond them next turn. That goes a little of the way to giving us a chance to win, but Jay from NYC, favorite card is Bloodghast. Sweet. That's one of my top 8 favorite cards of all time.
I will protect the virtue of this world.
They had Overgrown Tomb, they still have Assassin's Trophy up.
Rise, my
Yeah, that's bad.
friend.
I guess the Ritual of Soot's really good here, honestly. They just have 2, 4, 5, 6 mana next turn, though. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. We don't really have a more proactive play. They can just get back command next turn and cast it. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not really sure what our path is here. We just need to hope they tap out for some reason and don't let us and take down trophy, but I can't see them ever doing that. So
Let us have a storied battle worth retelling. I have learned much from my ancestors.
yeah, this Assassin's Trophy has been. If they didn't have trophy, this game would be easy. We would just get back the dragon, kill their planeswalkers, and kill them. But Assassin's Trophy complicates things. Maybe I could have like tried Tamiyo back Thought Erasure. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. Tough game. It wasn't Duresses, actually. Honestly. They have a lot of planeswalkers that really matter. They've command the Dreadhorde. Yeah, I think I misboarded. I boarded more for like a mid-rangey, like grindy deck. They're a command deck. We don't want these Casualties of War. We just want the Duresses. And I think we want like I think 2 is fine. This is fine. Let's do this. That's good. Mystery. Works. We need lands, so. Ritual of Soot is quite good against them, killing the Nissa lands also, so. mean, they're playing Spell Pierce?
Teach me how to go. Teach me how to go. I found my walkie.
Alright, I'm gonna buy it. Your turn. This chart, of course, really has to resolve, so... Whether they're bluffing or they misclick or they actually have Spell Pierce. I don't know, but... They bought a turn off me. That was pretty good. Discard that. And now you can Duress you. Well, we're going to find out right now. It was Veil of Summer. Draw a card if our opponent casts a blue or black spell this turn. Spells you control can't be countered. You and permanents you control gain hexproof. Okay. So it's not really that relevant, honestly. The trophy is super relevant, though, so we're going to take that for sure. So they have double Veil of Summer. This would be good if it was the grindy matchup, but we're like a combo deck, kind of, so... They have Jade Light. We're going to Ritual of Soot, then cast Tamiyo, and be in really good shape, so... Mize. Oh! What a sicko. I get Tamiyo, it's fine. They took the Tamiyo? Wow. That's pretty wild. I mean, I'm going for it. Show them what you got, fool. I mean, Tamiyo would just buy back the bond anyway, so... So they just drew a card. It's a cute little animation. Take a million, your turn. Easy as that. Fireworks! Easy as that. Alright, so what are we now? We're 2-1, right? 2-1. So that gives gas. It's obviously capable of having awkward hands, but... the Island of Swamp symbol was the arena letting you know that their stuff has pro-black and pro-blue.
Perhaps today is a good day to die.
91, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate that. If they took Bond, you would have drawn it anyways. True. True. That's fine. Temple of Mystery. I have not been any Phoenix updates. Maybe I'll do that. People have been asking. Give the people what they want. Temple of Mystery, Llanowar Elves. Bond of Revival must be nice. I'm gonna break this cat. I'm gonna break this cat. Couldn't break it. Nothing happened. Overgrowth Elemental. Enters battlefield, put a counter on another target elemental you control. Whenever it dies, sure. I put the list up again. I'm sorry, guys. I'll put it up. I keep forgetting to update the deck list. I'm sorry. You gotta remind me, like, in between games. I'm gonna forget again, obviously. I'm just stupid. I was born this way. I can't help it. That was a really good draw, obviously. Stone Cold Nuts. And they are dead. Turn 4, Dargan. I got a Sprott Spiral? Yeah, whatever, sure. I was gonna kill him next turn. There's dead, whatever. All of our stuff is dead. They're dead. Everything's dead. Scoop face. 4 and 3 and 3. Yes, the client has been chugging very badly since the update. It's been very, very slow and stuck in jello-like. Close game. Close game. So they played some elemental stuff. Let's bring in a Ritual of Soot, cut our Kasmina. Hi. That's all I want to do. Maybe I want to cry over God Eternals.
Melvin.
Sure, whatever. Dargan, man. Yeah, Dragon is messed up. Like, that Dragon is seriously messed up. That card makes Shivan Dragon look like a gerbil. Alright? Burninating the countryside. The only thing I want to reanimate is Dragon. Nothing else. Yeah. Stop motion animation. Keep 7. Hand's great. Maybe I want some Disfigures. I think Disfigure might actually be sweet. All our stuff costs 2. It's a little clunky. Disfigure would play nicely. Drogdor. Drogdor was a man. He was a dragon man. Drogdor! Leafkin Druid. You got it. How about a little Chart Course? Maybe not actually. Maybe I just kill this Leafkin Druid. Just slow him down. We have a looting effect next turn anyway for the Maw. We already have the stuff lined up. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this actually. This card's really good. Healer of the Glade. I have a degree in English and Writing from Stony Brook University. This card, the Dragon. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Healer of the Glade. Veraska. Sure. So we get to Tamiyo. I mean, we can Tamiyo plus, and if we hit any land, we can Tamiyo minus to get back the land, and then Dargan, or we could just double Chart a Course here, and almost assuredly find a land. Yeah, it's Chart a Course. I said we're gonna find a land. We did it. We found a land. All right. Growth Spiral's a little whatever. I guess it cantrips. Other type of lands. Well, thanks, human. I appreciate that. If they unmoored Ego my dragons, I mean, we'll find some other way to win.
Pain is weakness, leaving the body.
Yes, but Double Charter Course looks at 4 cards. Tamiyo looks at 4 cards. Tamiyo can't find lands, and we need our 5th land. So, Cavalier of Thorns. All right, that's a magic card. So we're gonna put a Nissa in the graveyard and land rolls. Gentlemen, behold. Four, 3, 3. Why is it 4, 3, 2?
Don't be surprised if we meet again.
Thanks, Easy Mode. I appreciate that. I mean, they can block, put a card on top if they want to. It's fine by me. I get this fatty but batty dragon. You know? No, Furious Dan. Lightning Stormkin is not the kind of card that Phoenix decks wants. Oh, look, you're dead. You got dragoned. That was easy. What's our record? Now we're 3-1, I think. Right? It's 8 o'clock. Decklist. God, it's so slow. Why is it so slow? It's only been open for like 2 hours. Alright. Decklist is going up. Playing on one more match. Let's go. It's not even a restart that matters. It's just slow. We're 2-2. We lost the Monored game and the Mulligan game. Okay, 2-2. 2-2. We need a land, but we have Thought Erasure. Stream Decker's going slow. Arena's going. Everything's going slow, you know. Growth Spiral, awkward. You get Spell Pierced. Okay. I don't think I would draw a land there. Nice. Not sure how we do against like a mono bluey deck. Storm Tamer. Well, they don't draw lands. The game is just over, so whatever.
You will be excellent.
Name Thought Erasure, I think.
I know I noted this somewhere.
I should have named a discard outlet, maybe. Yeah, that would have been better.
No one asked for your input.
Huh.
aid your research.
Shard of course. Yeah. Thought Erasure. Are they? They're a mono blue with Lookout's Dispersal. They draw a land, we could honestly be in trouble. They should have a million counter spells. Like, we're taking Spell Pierce, but yeah, I don't really want that. And we're going to upkeep Cast Down. There's Sailor. I guess we just do it when they cast it. Oh, crap. The Sailor doesn't matter at all. Actually, the Sailor turns on Lookout Dispersal. All their counters are on anyway. I don't think that matters. I mean, it's already on. Never mind. I'm just going to kill one of these. I'm good. I think this deck's quite good. The Scape Shift Gates deck is very good. The Vampires deck seems there's a lot of decks that are good. Check out my article tomorrow, coolstuffinc.com. I go over all the decks I played on Monday and their potential for the future. A lot of good decks. A lot of cool stuff. We did pretty well on Monday. Alright, so I mean, unless I drew Spell Pierce, we're going to destroy them here, so... Oh wait, I'm stupid. I don't have a card in the graveyard yet. We haven't discarded the card yet. So in that case, we're going to... Oh, it's named Shard, of course. Got there. Alright, well, don't have drawn Spell Pierce, I guess. Here's a Dargan. My articles are all on coolstuffinc.com. Alright, they drew Spell Pierce. We're 2-2, but we went 4-1 with this deck on Monday. We had a little bit of a rough patch. Deck's powerful though. I want to cast Ritual of Soot. Plays on Spell Pierce, kills their stuff. They have no threats.
Seek and find.
K-Love, missed your question. What'd you ask? Dargan. Man, Arena's like a joke. What is going on? It's like exploding. New Soren's insane. Check my article tomorrow. Check the video I posted about vampires. New Soren's busted. Single-handedly makes vampires playable. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. It's trying to be funny. I was going to type a silly card, and I was going to name a silly card, but I guess I can't do that. I was trying to type in Lose Hope. That's a magic card. But You know, Arena's been pretty good with their updates and stability and stuff, but this update feels more like a Magic Online update, and that makes me very, very sad. I think adding features is great, but they're probably just separate departments. But great. Awesome. It's the 4th of July! Okay. Is it in my... I guess the turn? They passed the turn? How many turns has it been? You missed like 3 turns or something. Yeah, you got it. Take 7. Buy back Tamiyo, buy back Thought Erasure? No, whatever, just plus on something, who cares? They have 1 land in play. This is silly. Alright, you're up, Terramander. How's it going, everyone? If you're sitting, welcome to the stream. I got some real fireworks here on Arena. It's blowing up. Our opponent just hasn't made any land drops. Their Terramander doesn't have flying. Arena's like blowing up. I don't know what's happening. Alright, let's move to combat and kill our opponent here before the game explodes again. 4-3-3. I guess they can counter it. They could have countered the whole ability. They didn't, though. Alright, so... Yeah. Yeah. Not the best update, unfortunately. Alright, so Mono Blue, we're going to want all 4 Duresses. Cry the Carnarium, Ritual of Soot. Krasis is fine. We gotta cut everything expensive. God Eternals, Kasmina. How much of our combo do we want to cut? Is the question. They have a lot of counter spells. So resolving it's going to be difficult. I'm going to take 1 of each. And then I don't mind cutting a Tamiyo. Maybe Krasis isn't good. Maybe Krasis isn't good. Looter seems poor. Yeah, I mean it's an uncounterable way to like put stuff in the graveyard for the most part. Not a shame 1. Like we do need to loot the things in the graveyard. You know, we don't have that many looting effects, so this is fine. Let's try this. We have a lot of Duresses. you know. We're gonna keep Duress, sweet. Duress, yeah. They got the flyer and the obsession, cool. So definitely taking the obsession, and their hand's pretty bad again. They have one land again, so sounds good to me. They play the pirate. They draw a curious obsession, because that's what happens every time usually. Nope. Well, that is good for us. It's a magic card. They're taking a gate here. J Boone, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. They drew the land. Alright. Well, I'm gonna growth spiral. Thought Erasure. I guess they can counter with Thought Erasure with this thing. That's annoying. Whatever. Makes our cry better. Alright, don't draw a dive down or a spell pierce. That we can't beat. Runner, obsession into spell pierce. Can't beat that. Concession in 3, 2, 1. Nope. Hang on, they have a Tempest Shins. They're gonna keep playing. They have Essence Capture. Just let go. We could easily lose this game. They just have a lot of gas. Like, Flood, Screw beats Flood. You know? K-Love, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend.
You used to call me all night.
Alright. I mean, you get to chart a course, draw some cards. Kind of cool. Ken from the Bay Area. Ken, I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. I mean, hopefully they don't have a dive down. We're casting this. I'm gonna feel real dumb if they have Spell Pierce, but I wanted to hold the land to their possible discards later. That's funny. Thankfully, this thing has a trigger. It's a lot of lands. Mercat, new sub, what's your name, where you from, welcome. Jesus. I mean, this thing's pretty great, honestly. We're just going to be looting for the next few turns, so it's kind of cool. Never mind, that's game. Game. Blouses. Cool. Seems like a hard matchup, but our opponent got really, really mana screwed both games. So, that's cool. We'll take that, you know? Take it. What's that thing? Free cards? All right. So yeah, I think it's like super sweet. God, it's just, why is it going so slow? I don't understand. Deck list is up. But yeah, deck's super fun. It's possible you don't want Growth Spiral. I think you do, though. I think casting Tamiyo on turn 3 or Dragon on turn 4 is just too good. Kasmina might be medium. I think Disfigure could be somewhere. A mixture of Disfigure and Cast Down. 1 mana seems really good tempo-wise. But deck's super sweet. Bond Revival on Drakuseth is insane. So, deck's sweet. Give it a spin. That's all I gotta say. I like it. YouTube folks, subscribe. Love you.